I would like to think that our current society is a madhouse where the lunatics have temporarily taken over the institution and turned normal people into patients. But it's worse. And then I would like to say today, remind us two stories what we were facing on. So you all still remember the story of the bat who was meeting the snake in Wuhan, China. Yeah? And after that, they were scaring the society. They were banning the antivirals, silencing all professional opposition. They came with so-called vaccines. The results of the clinical trials were not presented to the public. In fact, they were not even done properly. The commercial contracts were not made public. The risks of vaccination have not been presented. Anyone who wanted to discuss vaccines was immediately labeled as a charlatan, anti-vaxxer or misinformer, including the inventor of the mRNA technology, Dr. Malone. Public discussion of such a serious issue as the application of an experimental substance containing genetic material to the whole of humanity was totally suppressed. Meanwhile, here in the European Parliament, behind the closed doors, the officers of the European Union made deals, billion-dollar deals, from public budgets. And in member countries, because of the state of emergency, which was called during the pandemic, they covered everything without tenders. And we still, in Czech Republic, in this year, we are still getting rid of unnecessary vaccines for almost 40 million euros per month. Okay, then the second story. Then suddenly, coronavirus story has been replaced by a story about a dictator who is coming militarily to take over whole Europe. And the story about coronavirus was gone in one day. So the story has changed, but the need to invest hundreds of billions from public budgets to private sector without tenders has remained. We lost public discussion on fundamental social issues such as war or public health. Or perhaps you hear in the media now about the new types of turbo cancer, about sudden death syndrome. Do we discuss weapons going to Ukraine or possibly to stop the war and live in peace? No. Anyone who opens a public discussion on such issues is immediately silenced. Can you at least discuss the subjects on your social media freely with your friends? No, you cannot. Why? Because our amazing European Union is on one side dealing with big pharma and military-industrial complex, and on the other side with social media providers on censorship about vaccines and weapons. It's completely crazy. I would like to think that our current society is a madhouse where the lunatics have temporarily taken over the institution and turned normal people into patients. But it's worse. It seems that the stories are used consciously to accumulate money and power without consideration for ordinary people and over human rights. I believe even that these stories are just the beginning of a series of stories that will lead to the creation of one big superstate with one government, with one digital currency and one digital bureau, with one AI running the brand new world through one big cloud, social credits, and maybe, as Aldous Huxley predicted, some happy WHO pills for everyone. At the moment, and this is important because someone already was talking here today about it, at the moment we still have constitutions in our countries, but it can change. The rights are moving into the higher institutions in the globalistic way, and I'm afraid that we don't have much time to use our constitutions. So the new world order with AI and robotics can give us more time for our loved ones and the activities we like. But the new world order can also bring a new totality. The globalistic institutions like European Union has already shown that they are ready to step over human rights. So in the end, it all depends on us, on humans, on our courage to speak out. We must take the responsibility now. So please join our citizen initiative, vote for good people in elections, be active yourself in societies, speak out loudly, and as already someone said, I think Ladislav, never give up. Don't be afraid, you are not alone. They want you to think, but we are many, and we are going to take our world back. Thank you for listening.